Aquaponics, man. Trials and tribulations of aquaponics. Come along with me. Watch me make mistakes. Watch me make success. Just watch me do aquaponics.
What's up, YouTube? So, I figured I'd give you guys a little update on the fish. They're really active since I've re-evaluated all of the Subtank and everything that's underneath the aquaponics system. The water is cleared up immensely, so now you can really see everything. It's all working the way it should be working. So I figured I'd give you a little chat or a little shot at it. I gotta get fish food because it's always fun to watch the fish eat. I'm gonna have to put you on a stand here because two hands and there we go. So I'll start you off by seeing if I can show you the. There they are. Alrighty. So this is just a little pinch of fish flakes, and I mean they act like they don't get fed, but they do. They really do. I promise. Some of them are getting really big too. There's one guy that likes to hang out at the bottom there. He's the guy right in the middle there. He's pretty darn good size. There's several of them in there that are good size, but he's probably the biggest one in that tank. I think there's other ones in the other aquaponics that are pretty darn big also. I'll see if I just can't manage to get those on a recording also. Don't really have a space to really put a stand, so I will organize it. But, well, those guys, they're not as, ravenous little monsters as the other guys are. But let's see. Let me sneak back by here. Alrighty. Alright, I'll show you guys what goes on in the other tank. They're all up toward the top now, or more in the mid-range of the tank. But now, they haven't even put the food in there yet, and they're already excited. So I'll just give them a pinch of fish food here. And there they go. Some of those guys are pretty good size. And there are still a whole bunch of them in there. And it doesn't take them any time at all to eat all that. That was probably a quarter cup of food right there. Maybe a little less, I don't know, but close to it. These guys are just, it's like they act like I never feed them. I mean, some of those guys are really good. Big, good sized fish. Probably hard to really make it out, but. And they're not shy anymore. They're not hanging out down at the bottom of the fish tank. I mean, the temperature is up to 72.5 degrees right now, which is decent for, goldfish. I mean, I think they're flourishing right now in 72-degree weather. I think when it gets down below 65 or so, they're probably not going to be as adventurous or moving around as much. But see, they really just ate almost every single bit of that in that little amount of time. There's not any more food floating around. All right, so they definitely ate it all within a 5-minute period, so I'm just going to smooch some more in there. I like putting it right above the venturi because it just spreads it all across the entire thing. It just kind of whoosh all over. But they're still eating like they didn't just eat. Look at the size of that guy. Some of them are just really big, humongous fish. And some of them are still little itty bitty baby size too. I don't understand it. And I suppose the ones, the really, really big guys are the ones that are getting the majority of the food, I guess. But some of these little guys that are in here, I mean, it seems like they haven't grown at all. I actually did have some in the other fish tank that swam up the little itty bitty pipe, like that pipe right there, but the one in the other system, and they ended up down on the bottom. They were maybe about the size of my pinky. I had to put them back in here because I didn't want them to just keep swimming up. I mean, some of these guys are really itty bitty teeny weeny. You can see how the size differences are just so dramatic. And granted, some of the smaller ones are still the white colored fish, which they're still goldfish. They're different than, you know, the bigger guys, but not that much of a difference. And see, now they've eaten every single bit of that too. Here, I'll grab a little bit of pellets for them because I think the bigger guys really want the pellets instead. So, and again, they float. I had to move on to the floating fish food for everything, and some of the big guys really just mow down on it. I think they're finally the right size to actually eat the size of these pellets too. So it's one whole mouthful for them, but they're able to get it done. See, now they're getting less and less interested, starting to swim down closer to the bottom because they've probably had enough to eat now. But these guys they're just ravenous little monsters. All of that food just gone that quick. Wow. So everybody seems to be a little happier now. Everything else is going pretty good too. All the like microgreens and stuff like that are still in the trial period. I'm trying the tinfoil wrapper experiment here, and it's literally just a paper towel that I got moist. I'll show you. Just a paper towel that I got moist, and I'm let's see if it's still moist in there. Yep, still moist in there. Those seeds still have not germinated yet, and that is a cilantro. Then I got just a little microgreen mix here. Ooh, look, those guys are actually sprouting. See that? Here, let me turn you around so I can see if I can camera better. Yeah, there you go. Those guys are actually sprouting. There wasn't very much in the packet, but you know, I suppose if I'm going to really do these microgreens the right way, that's just a mild like mustard mix or something. Down here we have a broccoli one, which I actually put old broccoli seeds in also. Ooh, and they are now starting to germinate also. I'll do more of the new ones than the old ones, but I don't know. The packet, again, it didn't come with very many. So, you know. These ones are, I believe, another one of the mild mix, like this one that was up here. And then that's just basil. This one down here did not do very good. It was a red cabbage, and it just didn't do very much. Not very much at all. This one was a beet, and that didn't do very much either. I mean, it's just really, really sad. I still don't know what was in that one. It was such a long time ago. But I don't know. Some of them are doing better than others. The ones in the soil definitely, you know, took off a little bit better. All the other ones just died. Really not much, but all of my always having something to plant, like little baby plants and stuff, is working out pretty good still. All of the little tiny plants that came from that thing into these rafts are doing pretty good. You can see they're all getting a little bit bigger. Even all those ones over there, they're all growing at different rates. And some of them are getting like yellowy leaves and stuff too, but I don't know. I mean, I think that's a bok choy or a pak choy over there that has a little yellow leaves on it. But all the other guys are doing really good. Ooh, my red sails is finally starting to red up a little bit. Kind of probably hard to see with the lighting, but it's starting to get a little bit of a red hue to it now. And once that gets all the red color on it, it's ready for harvest. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And then the Swiss chards they're doing really good in the raft system. I think even better than over there, but I don't know, it's comparable. Those guys are pretty decent size. And they're continuing to grow new leaves too. So all the newer leaves and stuff are what I'm really hoping for. And then my mustard plant definitely is going all the way to seed now. Hopefully that will produce some kind of seed fairly soon, because I would like to harvest that and not let it all fall into the raft system. But more Swiss or mustard stuff like that are still growing. That Swiss chard back there seems to be doing all right. This arugula is really, really mature now. I don't know, the basil, of course, is still really taking off and doing good. Starting to turn in more like a bush, but it's doing all right. But all the other stuff is doing pretty good. All the stuff down here is really taking off. All the radishes seem to be doing really, really well. And then that little pea plant is really, really just growing like gangbusters. And the onions are doing all right. Oh, it looks like I need to put some more water in there. A little bit at least. And all these radishes are doing really, really well also. Those guys are kind of doing all right. That cucumber plant, those two cucumber plants right there are doing pretty good. Garlic is still just growing like crazy. I ate a bunch of the scapes the other day. They were pretty good. That onion is taking off too. And then I got all those little itty bitty baby peas that are, I don't know, week old now. Man, they sure do just grow up fast. They're doing pretty good. And everything up here in the nutrient film technique is doing all right. I'm really impressed with this bok choy here. This thing is just doing really, really, really good. Can't wait to just munch it. I don't know how big I'm going to let it get, but I mean, it's still making, new little baby plants. So maybe I'll start doing like or baby leaves. Maybe I'll start doing like a cut and come again thing and, cut off the shorter bits there. But everything's doing pretty good. This guy doesn't look like he's doing too great. Did you not land in the water? Well, I don't know what's going on with that guy, but he's better. See, his roots were wet, but he just died. So there, he'll go in there. But now I have an empty spot that I can put something in. See, even this little baby bok choy is doing really, really well. I kind of disturbed, here we go. I disturbed the roots on him. And this guy also, he seems to be coming back. This guy, I disturbed his roots also. Like broke them off when I pulled them out of the raft system there. But well, some of them look like they're doing really, really well. Some of them look like they're better than doornails. But, I mean, the bok choy back there is really doing a good job. I think that's another one of the red cells lettuce, which I guess it's growing. I don't know, the stringiness thingy, I think I'm not controlling the temperature very well in here or something. I don't know. It is higher up off the ground too, so I mean it's got to be, I don't know. I'm 6 foot and this comes up, the bottom row comes up to my shoulder right about here. So maybe a little lower than my shoulder. So that's got to be at least good 5 foot off the ground right there. But the ones that are growing, especially the bok choy, are doing really, really exceptionally well. So that's pretty much all that is. These fishes are eating all other num-nums. They like to just all face right at me when I get close to the fish tank. I don't know if they are communicating or like just letting me know that they're aware of my presence, but it looks like they're trying to swim toward me. So that's a little perplexing. But they're cute. Hi, fishy fishies. All right, guys. Well, I figured I'd give you the update, and everything's going pretty good. I haven't really had to do anything but feed the fish and, take some leaves off of some of the plants and have some lettuce. So it's going pretty good. I'm really looking forward to radishes and some of the other vegetables that I'm growing. But, I'm still in the experimental phase and seeing what it is that I can and cannot grow. I know definitely for sure there are some things I can in fact grow, but I don't know. I did plant some kohlrabi in a little thing down here. Yeah, it's not doing anything yet. It's I've only put the seeds in like 2 days ago. think they probably take a week or something like that for them to germinate, but I'm really looking forward to getting some of that in me. Kohlrabi, I don't know. I have never had it before, but I'm very much looking forward to it. So when it happens, I'll be very excited about that. Other than that, I still have some other seeds that I'm planning on trying too. But they're really old seeds, so I don't know if I'm going to get them to germinate or not. But we're going to see what happens. I'm still, exploring all the different methods that I can possibly explore in order to germinate some of the seeds. But I guess I'll get around to getting that on the channel when I have some kind of results or something. So we'll see what happens. All right, till next time, guys. Peace out, YouTube. Boop.